So maybe what I'll do is put those drawings like in a little slideshow in case anybody wants to look at my bad artwork. But and this is all of it. When I've drawn there is like this is my idea about this stuff. So some of it may not be exactly right, but it works for me to think of it this way. Because, so here's the thing, you know, when I was talking about that diaphragm flattening out and then going up, and it's kind of, you know, creating suction underneath it, it's this whole idea of one-way valves in our body, like our circulatory system, our blood circulatory system. That is the way it's designed. Is so I wish I had something. So like, let's just say that my fingers are a valve inside a blood vessel. What happens is the blood pushes that valve open and rushes through, and then once the push pressure is gone, forget which one that is, the systolic and diastolic pressure, you know, when the heart is beating and when it's resting. So when it beats, it creates the pressure, right? Opens the valve, the blood rushes through, and then the gate closes behind the blood, so it can't backflow. It can't go backwards. So that's what like a one-way valve is, and we have those throughout our circulatory system. They open up and then they close behind the fluid. Is I think about that prana system, those vayus, especially the apana one that's flowing, you know, they said normally is flowing down, but when we're doing yoga and we're lifting the pelvic floor and we're lifting behind the belly button and pulling up, so we're pulling that energy up in, that as we're working on that, I imagine that vayu current to be a one-way, you know, to have one-way valves in it, and that energy will stay for a while, because those valves, you know, once we pull it up there, then the valve is closed and it can't really flow backwards. But if we don't continue to keep that sort of vacuum system going, you know, every day, recharge it, then it will lose pressure and the prana will seep back down. The energy will seep back down, so that apana current that we've been drawing up the legs and bringing up into the body cavity, that will start to dissipate if we don't, you know, maintain a pretty regular practice.